So in this video, I'm going to be decorating my sketchbook. Now I've had this sketchbook for so long. I've had it for about 2 years, actually, 2024. But I haven't fully completed it or anything, barely even halfway. So I'm going to be decorating it. I do have multiples of the same sketchbook, and that's what I'm showing right now. My other sketchbook is actually the one I did before this one. I haven't finished it. It's still my current sketchbook. They're just different sizes of the same sketchbook. But I've decorated the other one, and it's been decorated for a while, but I do like to do it in a specific style, and usually I just print out images that I find on Pinterest because I feel like it's just easier and simpler to find things that you like. So I start by cutting them out, and after I cut them all out, I proceed to lay them out on my actual sketchbook, and then I tape them. Usually I tape them with double-sided tape, but I didn't have double-sided tape right now, so I used regular tape and then folded it in half and then stuck it to the actual book. But I do like the texture, like the feeling of packaging tape. I lay packaging tape once I have all the layout. I'll lay packaging tape on top to solidify it. I have used Mod Podge in the past, but I didn't like it. It was bumpy. So I just use packaging tape, and it works really well, and it's very durable. So that's why I really like it, and it's shiny. So yeah. Here I'm just cutting a bunch of stickers or images. Yeah. Here I decided to actually use my own art for the stickers. I don't have a lot of stickers, but the ones I do have I made a while ago, and some of it's just pieces of my art, prints. So I just printed them out, and I decided to put them onto my sketchbook, and I really liked how it turned out. I am interested in making more stickers, but I haven't had time at the moment, but hopefully I will soon. But I think that with the combination of the images from Pinterest and this one, it actually looks really good. Here I'm starting to lay everything out on my sketchbook cover to see how it'll look. I change it a lot, and honestly, the layout that I have at the end of this is different than the layout when I actually tape everything down. So it's always really flexible whenever I do it. I just like to have a vague idea of where everything stays. And after I have this layout, as I said before, I take just regular tape and fold it in half and then tape it to the back of each image to stick it on so it stays in place while I tape the packaging tape on top. It's a little complex, but it shows, but I like the overall outcome of it, and I hope you enjoy it. I think that when it comes to actually drawing, I'm a perfectionist in my art, but then when it comes to actually like crafting and doing like unique things outside of drawing, I'm such an imperfect person, I guess. Even though this is supposed to be like sketchbook, it's supposed to be like pretty and stuff, I don't think it's the best it could have possibly been, but I still liked it, and I still like how it's not perfect, and I enjoy the process of it more than the final product. So I did have a lot of fun with this, and I always love to do this with my sketchbooks because I feel like it adds another level of personality to it, which makes it funner for me to draw in it. And I think that's what it was lacking. Because I've had the sketchbook for so long, I think that because it wasn't decorated, I wasn't drawn to want to go into the sketchbook and use it. So I'm hoping that this will actually make me want to draw in it. If you are going to use packaging tape on top of the sketchbook to make it like shiny and glossy, just know that there will be lines from the different layers of packaging tape you're going to put on it, and it is visible. I just don't care that much, and I think that it adds more texture, more I don't know, like it feels good to me, so I like it. But if you want it to be smooth completely, this is not the way. But I think that it's very durable, so it stays good for a long time. That's why I do it. But yeah, I have been in situations where I've been doing this and an air bubble pops up or something and I didn't lay it completely flat, and that does kind of suck because you can't really lift it up or else the paper will rip or the ink will come apart, and so you do run a risk of it not being completely smooth and it being like a little bumpy and not being able to do anything about it. So I would recommend being very intentional about where you put it and how smooth you want it, because if you have anything near it, it will pick up the dust. I know, but it is relatively easy, so if you just lay it out and don't have anything around, it will look good. Here is the final outcome of how it looks, and I really like it. It has a variety of all the types of things I'm interested in. On the binding, I did put the number of sketchbook it is, and I did do the back off camera, but it still looks good, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching.